Hello all, the topic is muscular tissue. In animal tissue, majorly we have four types. In that, muscular tissue is one tissue. Already we completed with epithelial tissue and connective tissue. Then the topic is muscular tissue. So the study of muscle tissue is known as myology, and the tissue is originated from the mesodermal or germ layer. So here, but the one exception is there. Ciliary body and iris. These two are originated from the ectodermal germ layer. Then what is the function of muscle tissue means here? Excitability, conductivity, contractibility. When we can have a locomotion means movement with the help of these functions of muscle tissue. Then here extracellular matrix also absent, and it has a actin myosin bonds in alternative form. Due to that we have a striped muscle and unstriped muscle. Then one important note here, the plasma membrane of the muscle fiber is known as sarcolemma. The cytoplasm of muscle fiber is known as sarcoplasm. The endoplasmic reticulum of the muscle is known as sarcoplasmic reticulum, and mitochondria is known as sarcosome. So here is one important MCQ. What is the functional unit of contraction of muscle means here? Sarcosome. Why? Because it has a mitochondria. So then the contraction of muscle will occur with the help of sarcosomes. So these all are present in the muscle fiber. In sarcoplasm also we have a glycogen, myoglobin and phosphocreatinine. These are present in the sarcoplasm. So here, based on the location, the muscle cells are three types. So that is skeletal muscle, smooth muscle, cardiac muscle. Here skeletal muscle. So this is 4 marks in the IPE. Skeletal muscle is also called as striped muscle and voluntary muscle. So name itself indicate skeletal muscle. It is associated with skeleton. So what is the importance of skeletal muscle means? So responsible for the locomotion means movement. If we want to move, if we want to do any work with the help of skeletal muscle only, that is in our control. That is why it is voluntary. Then the bands are visible, that is actin and myosin. So that is why with the help of bands, the muscle is shown as a striped muscle. So actin, myosin bands are present in the alternate form. So that is why this muscle is striped muscle. And skeletal muscle is a long, cylindrical and unbranched. There is no branch in this type of skeletal muscle, and it has a multinucleated. So many nucleus are present, but important note to be here. This nucleus is present at peripheral, means beneath the membrane of the muscle, not in the central. And this muscle is contract quickly and fatigue quickly. So it can contract fastly, and also fatigue means tightness quickly. Skeletal muscle works under our conscious. So that is why it is called as voluntary muscle. So in skeletal muscle we have these characters. It has a long, cylindrical, unbranched and multinucleated, but the nucleus is peripheral. Then come to the smooth muscle. It is also called as a visceral muscle, unstriped, involuntary. So involuntary means not within our conscious. Unstriped means there is no actin, myosin bonds. Where is the location of smooth muscle means at the lining of the visceral organs. Visceral means inside organs. That is example, blood vessels, trachea, bronchi, stomach, intestine and genital ducts. And also excretory organs also like kidney. So these are the locations of smooth muscle. So here it is a uninucleated. Only single nucleus is present. There is no stripes. There is no bonds. Then, so without fatigue, the smooth muscle is not with fatigue. Means there is no tightness in that muscle. And it is control of autonomous nervous system. Means not in our control or conscious. That is why it is called as a involuntary muscle. Then last one, cardiac muscle. It is also striped and involuntary. So don't get confused. Here cardiac involuntary, skeletal is voluntary. The common thing is both are having stripes. Both are having bands, but not This is involuntary, this is voluntary. Then where is the location of cardiac muscle? So this is found in the heart of wall. So we have a different type of, means 3 type of walls na, pericardium, myocardium, endocardium. So the cardiac muscle is especially located or found in the myocardium, means middle wall of the heart. So it is a striated, means it has a actin and myosin bonds are present. So this is not in our conscious, that is why it is involuntary. So it is also long, cylindrical, but here branched. But in this, it is a long, cylindrical, unbranched. But here it is also long, cylindrical, but branched. So here also mononucleate, binucleate. But in skeletal muscle, multinucleated at peripheral. Here only mono or binucleated. One important MCQ here in the cardiac muscle, intercalculated disc. Intercalculated disc means here, these are helpful to the communication between one cell to another cell. That is the important. Just like gap junctions. So the gap junction function, intercalculated disc also same. They are helping to the proper movement of the communication between the cells. So that is the important MCQs. The intercalculated disc are present in which type of muscle tissue? That is the question. So cardiac muscle have a IDs, means intercalculated disc. Then this muscle is highly resistant to fatigue, means there is no tightness in the muscle. If the tightness will occur, the heart is not pumping any type of blood, any reaction. So it is high resistance to fatigue. So this is the 2 marks in IP. Why the cardiac muscle is high resistance to fatigue? That is the question. Because it has a number of sarcosomes. As earlier we studied, sarcosomes are the functional unit of contraction. So here sarcosome term indicates it has a many mitochondria. So that is why it is high resistance to fatigue. So high mitochondria means currency, cell currency. So with the help of many sarcosomes, it has continuous aerobic respiration. So that is the importance of cardiac muscle. So this is the information regarding muscle tissue. You have to concentrate the MCQs of intercalculated disc of cardiac muscle and as well as actin myosin bonds and origin of the muscular tissue and what is the function. So these are the regarding topic of muscular tissue. If you like the video, please subscribe. Thank you.